Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 1st July 2026. India's economic outlook has improved as falling crude oil prices ease inflation, strengthen the balance of payments, and prompt economists to raise GDP growth forecasts. But the optimism comes with fresh risks, including an uneven monsoon, food inflation, geopolitical tensions in West Asia, and uncertainty over global commodity prices, making the recovery far from assured. Walt Disney Star Group injected Rs 123 crore into JioStar India via FDI, bolstering the Reliance-Disney joint venture. This follows substantial prior investments by Disney, totaling Rs 3,847 crore in the current fiscal year. Despite reporting equity losses from the venture, Disney's continued financial commitment highlights its strategic interest in the Indian media landscape. The information and broadcasting sector saw significant FDI inflows during the quarter. India's top IT firms, including TCS and Infosys, have seen their market value plummet by at least 50% from peak levels, erasing nearly Rs 19.28 lakh crore. This brutal correction is fueled by macroeconomic stress in North America and the disruptive potential of generative AI. Analysts warn of further derating as the sector grapples with these structural changes and cautious global economic outlooks. The country's largest hospitality company, Indian Hotels Company or IHCL, will invest Rs 6,000 to 7,500 crore in capital expenditure over the next 5 years as it accelerates expansion under its Accelerate 2030 strategy. A significant part of the investment pipeline includes the upcoming Taj Bandstand Hotel in Mumbai, the group's flagship luxury project being developed near Bandra Fort. Spread across 2 acres, the 50-story 500-room property will involve an investment of around Rs 2,000 crore. Tamil Nadu headquartered Renfra Energy India Limited, an integrated solar and wind energy solutions provider focused on commercial and industrial customers, has filed its draft red herring prospectus with Securities and Exchange Board of India to raise funds through an initial public offering. Incorporated in 2017, Renfra Energy operates in turnkey engineering, procurement and construction, and renewable project execution segment, catering to utility scale and commercial and industrial customers across Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. The Reserve Bank of India's Financial Stability Report for June 2026 has flagged a new and rapidly evolving concern for the Indian banks and non-banking financial companies: cyber attacks powered by artificial intelligence. In a survey of 33 scheduled commercial banks and 10 AAA NBFCs, respondents ranked AI-enabled cyber threats as the single most significant risk they expect to face over the next 12 months, ahead of ransomware, phishing, and even third-party supply chain vulnerabilities. This marks a shift in how India's financial sector views its threat landscape, moving away from traditional attack methods toward a future where AI itself becomes a weapon of choice for bad actors. The Reserve Bank of India has revised the application form and indicative checklist for non-banking financial companies, including housing finance companies, seeking voluntary surrender of their certificate of registration following changes to the regulatory framework for unregistered Type 1 NBFCs. The central bank said NBFCs and housing finance companies intending to surrender their registration should submit the revised application form along with the prescribed documents through its Prava portal. The changes follow the RBI's amendment directions issued on 29th April 2026. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.